I think you've noticed that I didn't put a video out yesterday. Well, I decided to take a day off. I might just do that, just Mondays, because I had Sunday was church and I played at 2 different campuses, and by the time I get home, I was just beat. I'm getting older, so I have to kind of take it easy at some point. So I took a break, and so you probably noticed that at 5 o'clock if you were looking for the video. And but I did put a couple shorts out. I've been learning how to do those, and it's been a lot of fun. So today I thought we'd talk a little bit about learning something new every day. I think it's important, and when you're learning the guitar especially, is to try to find something new, something different. Even if it's just exploring on your guitar, you just, when you pick it up, a lot of times we fall into this rut of doing the same things over and over again. I know I still do. It happens to me all the time. So I know I was working in Bay Area Hospital, and I was playing guitar at the time, when I get home from work. But I found I was in this little bit of a rut. It was like I couldn't seem to learn anything or do anything different. It was always the same stuff, and I was bored with it. So while I was working, I looked up in the area I was at if there was anything out there in terms of, get involved with the guitar somehow. And I found that just within walking distance of the hospital I worked at, that there was a school of music. It was a really good one too. And they had different classes you could take. So I signed up for, after work, I just, took my guitar and just a couple blocks, walked over there. And before I went home, just once a week, I met with an instructor there. And it was a lot of fun, and it helped me get out of the rut. So, it is good to find something new every day to get yourself out of that rut. And so that was what my goal was, hey, you got to help me find something different. I'm doing the same stuff over and over again. I want out of this rut. I want something that'll expand my playing and help me to grow in playing the guitar. So this is where he started, and it kind of surprised me. I thought, we're going to go into some grand theory or whatever. I still yet to have that down. But no, that's not what happened. He said, well, can you tell me where G is on the fingerboard? Well, I thought right away he meant, the chord G. Oh, sure, I can show you G. Here's G, here's G, here's G. There's a G there, there's a G there. But that was not what he wanted. He wanted to know if I could find the note G all over the fingerboard. And so I honestly, I couldn't do that because it wasn't something I really thought about. I just pretty much played the chords and the different things that I learned. So we went through it, and as doing so, we looked for a pattern. So in doing this, that's what I'm going to say to you, is that take a note, just one note, and find it on your fingerboard. Just find it everywhere. And while you're doing that, look for a pattern, because it'll help you remember it. And so I did find a pattern in this. Well, actually, we talked about it. And so I'm going to share that with you. And we're going to find G all over the fingerboard today. And I'm going to share it with this little pattern that I have, at least for part of it, okay? And see if it helps you out too. So first of all, you have to know the names of your strings. So if you don't know that, that's what you can learn today. Get that E, A, D, G, B, E down, okay? You need to know that these are, especially right now, because you need to know that this is an E string and this is an E string, okay? And if you know that this is E and you know your alphabet, next comes F, so there's F. And then next comes G, it'd be F, F sharp, G, right? So there's G there. So there's our first G. So now we know where G is. Now we also know that this is an E string, right? Because this is an E string, E, A, D, G, B, E, 2 E's. There it is. So that means that that's a G there too. Whoops. Okay, so we know 2 G's now. Got the G here, and got the G here. All right. So I don't know that there's a pattern in that, but you know, it's pretty obvious if you know that there's 2 E strings. So now we have the G here. Now here, what I'm going to have you do is just move over 2 strings. Okay, so here we go. We'll skip the A string, and we're going to put our finger on the D string, and then slide up 2. So it's over 2, up 2. Can you remember that? Over 2, up 2. So we got G, over 2, up 2. Okay, well there's another G right there. And guess what? If you know that this is G and this is G, and you know this is A, then this is going to be A. And you know this is B, then that's going to be B. That was just extra. So let's move back. We're finding G. G, over 2, up 2. Okay, now to find G again, we're going to go over 2, right? But this time it's not up 2, it's up 3. There's another G. Okay, so it's G's here, over 2, up 2, over 2, up 3. All right, so do you see the pattern? It's 2, 2, 2, 3. Over 2, up 2, over 2, up 3. All right, so now you know where G is. But that's not going to end right there, because now this is where I can't seem to find a pattern. But if you look at it, if you go down 2 and then over to the 5th string and you put your finger there, that's a G. It's kind of almost like making the C shape there. With your finger on that G there, make a C shape. And there it is. It's like a G chord there. Okay? So now if you know that this is G, and you go over 2 from there and up 2, there's a G there. And if you go over 2 and up 3 from there, there's a G there. Okay? So the only place that hiccups is right here, where we make that kind of a C shape. And then we can go from this string over 2, up 2, over 2, up 3. Okay? So take that and see if it works for you. Play around with it. And every day just do a little bit with it. Don't, you don't have to spend hours on it. It's those little things that make the difference. I want to thank everyone that subscribed to my channel. I really appreciate it. I've been doing this now for almost, I guess, like 4 months, maybe 4.5 months. And so I've seen pretty rapid growth when you consider I'm over 3,000 anyway. So, but it's all thanks to all of you for supporting my channel and getting the word out. I really appreciate it, and I'm just having a blast doing it. All right. So, anyways, I think we'll end it there, and I hope you have a great day wherever you are in this world. And don't forget, just learn something new, just one little new thing today. It'll go a long ways. Are you hungry? Did you want something to eat? Wait till I finish this. Don't leave me. Come back here.